I ain't intending to even have to do this shit, man. You feel what I'm saying? I was trying to record a motherfucking video for the people, but like I told you niggas, uh, 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 my storage, they be trying to get fucked up. Nigga, they be fucking with me whenever I start trying to talk some real shit. If I get on here trying to talk a bunch of bullshit, start talking about a bunch of celebrities, they gonna let me record it. But let me start talking about some real shit. Now that's when they want to be like, nah, we can't upload the video. Nigga, you can't record the video, so fuck them niggas. But yeah. Nah, man. What's the name? What the fuck was I just talking about though? In the video, I was trying to record for y'all though. Nigga, I was in there, nigga, we in there, let me hit the blunt real quick, man. These niggas done got me pissed off early, man. I just started. I'm just trying to. Yeah, nah, man. Man. We was just, oh shit. That's the one thing we can't, like, I don't even really be knowing if it's gonna be like, you don't even really be knowing when it's gonna be people in here. Like, how do you even, like, promote this, John? That's a good question. Yeah, that's definitely a good question. Like, you don't even know how to promote this shit, but man, yeah, man. Once the people start rolling in here, but we going live from that one though, cause I'm not even doing. I ain't trying, um, be fight, just deleting shit, man. I got too much shit in my I got too much shit in my phone, and that nigga is important. Like, so you feel me? I don't even want that shit like to get deleted or nothing like that. I'm not one of them type of people. Yeah, nah, man, yeah, nigga. And then I'm not one of them techie people. I ain't one of them niggas who got my shit backed up and I'm connected to the cloud and all that. Even if I am, I ain't gonna lie, man. I owe Apple so much money they ain't letting me do none of that shit. I'ma just keep it a whole hundred with you. So though. Yeah, man. We gonna start going live. This is gonna be the new way I start talking to niggas. I ain't gonna try to do too much. Hey man, what's going on? I was trying to shoot a video just a couple of minutes ago, but man, these niggas start fucking with me. So, but what I was talking about, we was really just about to get started, and why we ain't got no more hustlers in this generation? Why everybody want to be a killer? Why does everybody want to pick up a motherfucking gun instead of go trying to get some money? Well, I could tell you niggas why. Nigga, a lot of these niggas they wasn't raised by no hustling ass niggas. They ain't never seen nobody have to nigga pick up that scale out of desperation, not cause they wanted to do that shit. See, a lot of these niggas they try to jump into the street trying to be cool and trying to jump into just everything that's not meant for them trying to be cool. But nigga, you can't do that shit. You can't do that shit just trying to hold up a motherfucking image. Hey man, what's going on to you, man? What's going on with you? But yeah, nah, man. That shit. It just if niggas was out here getting money, it wouldn't be as much killing on the street. You know why niggas is killing? Y'all want to know why niggas is killing? Niggas is killing because it ain't nobody going around. Niggas is killing out of desperation. Niggas is broke. A nigga would shoot me for this little ass blunt right here because he think that it's something because he don't got it. Nah, bruh. That ain't how shit work. Hey man, what's going on to you, man? What's going on? I don't be knowing if these niggas is real, if they fake or what. But even if they is real, man, I'm fucking with you. You feel me? While you in the closet, fam. Listen here. Niggas might be thinking I'm ducking. Niggas might, get over here trying to talk shit like, man, he's staying in his mom crib. He got smoking in his closet. Hell nah, nigga. I ain't gonna lie. I'm in here. I live with these good white folks now, so you can't really be smoking out in the open. But like, man, you know me, man. Mr. No Tolerance motherfucking brick. I'ma find a way to nigga rig this motherfucker. But let me get back to what I was talking about, though. Yeah, nah, man. A lot of these niggas they ain't hustling because nigga, the people that they grew up seeing, they weren't the type of people to get out there and do that. The type of people that these niggas is raised by. A lot of these YNs that y'all niggas like to say, these niggas is raised by niggas who was beggars. These niggas had to put themselves in bad situations so that people could feel bad for them to give them some money. So a lot of these niggas, they don't even know how to get out here and start hustling. They don't know how to get any money for themselves. And when I say hustling, my nigga, I'm not just talking about streets. I'm not talking about drugs, nigga. You don't got to sell no dope for you to go out and get some money. You know what I was doing, nigga, 10, 11, 12 years old, nigga? I was the nigga who was going out raking, shoveling, nigga, driveways. Nigga, I found all types of shit to do. Now, I used to fix niggas' bikes in the neighborhood. I was fucking niggas' bikes up, but I was one of them niggas who attempted to actually get out and do something because, nigga, I had to see that shit, nigga. My dad had 5 motherfucking boys. 5 motherfucking boys. And, nigga, you can't be no dad if you ain't got no bread. The government don't give a fuck if you struggling and you can't pay the rent. They ain't giving you no bailout. Nigga, don't know bitches give a fuck if you ain't got no money. If anything, nigga, you get shamed if you ain't got no money. So, yeah, I had to grow up seeing that type of shit. So that's the kind of shit, you know, that influenced me to get out here and, nigga, just take a chance. That's the thing. A lot of these young niggas ain't never seen nobody in their life take a chance. Not for them or for themselves. So what make you think that these young niggas is gonna get out here and try to take a chance? Nigga, the only thing they taking is your shit. That's the only thing that get a dehuman. Oh shit, damn word? Okay, shit. Yeah, man. I'm fucking with that. See me, that's why I fuck with y'all niggas, man. Look, man, that's my only thing, bro. I be wanting to get y'all niggas game just as much as y'all gonna give me some game. So shit, I am gonna go get that dehumidifier, my nigga, because I ain't know nothing about that. You know what I was thinking about? Y'all ever saw that movie Next Friday when fucking Ice Cube and Day Day and Roach and all of them niggas was in the back and they was smoking and they had the vacuum that was sucking the smoke out. I was thinking about getting some shit like that, but I don't know. I just didn't know if that would work. But okay, I could see that working though. Girl. And that shit look crazy. Why you in the closet, fam? Man, I think we done summoned Dame Dash over here. Get the fuck out of here. But nah, man. You know, I really just my bad. You know, I wanted to just make this video because man, that should be just like a damn, yeah, you are right. You're not even lying. Like, damn, you're actually right. I do gotta go get one of those. I ain't even think about that shit. I was about to say, man, that oven gotta turn off by itself. Oh my fucking god. Hold on, y'all. I'll be right back. Fuck. Fuck. Give me a second, y'all. My fault, y'all. My fault, bro. Ugh, that's what happens when you get high and you're trying to cook food and all that and do a whole bunch of other shit, man. You gotta prioritize, ain't that right? But yeah, nah, man. Like I was saying though, yeah, man. A lot of these niggas, they ain't gonna know how to get it out the mud. Like I said, niggas are don't drink the water. No. Nah, man. I am one of them types of niggas though, man. If it get that bad, you know, I might just gotta take that chance. Like shit, I ain't got no roaches, the plug not answering, I ain't got nothing. We gonna have to drink the water. Nah, man, I ain't that crazy, but I definitely appreciate you though, my nigga. Um, but you know, to get back to this whole thing though, you know, the only reason why I even speak on it, my nigga, is because you would be stupid. Because nowadays, bro, it's almost dangerous for you to actually try to go out and get something for yourself. You know, and actually try to grind it out and get it out the mud, like these young niggas like to say. Nigga, you a target. You a target. You know, niggas are much rather take the easy route than actually put in some fucking work. Because if they actually put in some work, they would see, bro, this shit don't be taking long, my nigga. Like I said, bro, I ain't even had this whole YouTube. I ain't even been on this YouTube thing for a year yet, my nigga. I ain't even been on here for a year yet, nigga. I ran up 60 motherfucking subscribers. Now, to some niggas, because they're comparing themselves to celebrities and shit like this, and niggas who got money to buy themselves followers and subscribers and shit like that, niggas will look at them and be like, oh man, I ain't got 1,000 within a year. I ain't going nowhere. Nigga, what? You know, The only niggas who say shit like that again, are these niggas who grew up seeing niggas chase that instant gratification. Like, yeah, niggas who grew up seeing niggas chase that instant gratification and then get upset when the shit don't work out in their favor. Nigga, if you grew up with any type of nigga who grew up getting some type of money, nigga just betting on themselves and taking that chance, you gonna find out, man. That shit don't come overnight, but it also don't take fucking it also don't take eternity, my nigga. That shit ain't gonna, yeah, that shit don't last for an eternity, nigga. Niggas be scared of the grind process. You cannot be afraid of the process, my guy. Nigga, my uncle used to tell me that shit when I was rapping, and I I ain't get that shit as a youngin. Nigga, that's why I wasn't, as consistent with it. But once I saw him actually start going up, nigga, he be doing shows now, bro. You feel me? He started his own whole clothing, nigga. This ain't even just a regular ass clothing brand. You be seeing niggas get they shit printed on a white t-shirt and be like, man, I got a clothing brand. Nigga, no, you don't. You got apparel, nigga. You selling merch. This nigga got tracksuits, hats, socks, nigga, drawers. I'm surprised the nigga ain't start making condoms yet. But me growing up seeing shit like that though, that was the shit that let me know, like, all right, so what I already know that with whatever it is that I'm gonna do, it's not gonna be overnight. It's not gonna be an overnight process. So that was the first thing I had to get out of my head. Once you get that out of your head, after that, nigga, you're able to actually start mapping out shit. See, when niggas be like, I'm on the road to riches and I'm on the road to success, niggas don't tell you about niggas. It's like you driving a car, my nigga. You gotta predict. You gotta actually be able to make predictions and solid fucking what's the word I'm looking for? You just gotta actually have a solid vision for what it is that you feel like you're chasing. Let me see what that is. The problem with young men nowadays is there is no more adventure left in the world, nothing left to discover. Why do you think young men play video games more than girls? Well, you're right, but you're also I say that's like a 50-50. I'm not gonna say you're wrong. I'm not gonna say you're wrong. I'll just say that there's another side to that, right? So you're absolutely right about that, but I think that only comes with social media. See, that's the downside to people having social media all their lives and people growing up on social media and shit like that. I tell you this right here, and I'm not even fucking lying to you niggas. I didn't get my first Instagram account until I was 12 years old. What's that, seventh grade? I was in seventh grade going on, yeah, I was 12 years old going on 13, right? That's when I made my first Instagram account, first social medias. You know the reason why my dad didn't let me have social media as a kid? One, not only just the self-esteem issues and shit like that are attributed to long-term social media use, but just like you said, it kind of takes away that adventure. It kind of takes away the curiosity when you can get on the internet and nigga, your dream vacation, you could just look that shit up and see it. After seeing it so many times, a lot of niggas aren't even inspired to go get it because they felt like they've done it already. So um I feel like that sense of there's nothing left to do. Again, it really comes from you oversaturating yourself with this shit. You got to go back to reality. Niggas forget Instagram and TikTok and shit like this. This is not reality. We are not supposed to be long term reality dodgers. That's what you could say the American people are at this point. And the young kids these days, these people are long term habitual reality dodgers. Damn, that shit don't fuck around and went out. But when you spend so much time on these platforms and things like that, especially if you happen to see somebody who's your age and doing the things that you want to do and things like that, whatever it is, a lot of these people feel defeated. They feel like that if they haven't even gotten the ball rolling, like niggas will look at a nigga like Bronny James or something like that and compare themselves to him and be like, damn, I ain't make it to the league yet. And that's LeBron's. I ain't make it to the league yet. I ain't going nowhere. Um, niggas will look at rappers and be like that. Niggas will look at a young nigga like Chucky Wackham. I don't know if you know who he is, but that's a Chicago rapper. Niggas will look at a young nigga like Chucky Wackham. He 18. He our age, right? Niggas will be like, oh man, I ain't make it to that point, so I should just give up. Nah, bro. That shit, it'll fuck your mind up. Well, let me see. Online doesn't even compare to a real life. Word up. That's what I'm telling you. So that's what I'm saying. Like, if people were to if people were to want to chase that, a lot of people don't want to chase that for some reason. But again, it's because maybe a lot of these people they haven't had anybody in their life to show them that. See, me personally, so I always take that into account. Not everybody is going to have the same circumstances as you, especially, right? But me personally, I had people in my life who were taking trips and all of that, and coming back and able to tell me about their experiences and things like that. I grew up, nigga. My uncle loved Miami when he was a youngin', so and we grew up, and he grew up in my household. So me seeing that definitely inspired me to want to get out and be like, damn, I gotta get on the plane. All these stories sound fun. All these pictures look fun. Nigga, my little cousin going to Disneyland and shit. Especially, nigga, we kids, nigga, yeah. So me seeing that, it definitely always inspired me to want to get out and go get something. Especially, if the people around you, they fly and things like that. Yeah, it definitely inspire you. But a lot of people don't even know what that feels like, though. Like niggas don't know what it feels like that first time when you step off a plane and nigga you just went from somewhere that was completely cold to now you gotta take off all your clothes, nigga, because it's hot as shit. A lot of people don't know what that feels like. But um, even then, sometimes, bro, you just gotta take a leap of faith. Again, man, that's what the internet it takes that away from you. It takes that away. You feel like, man, I don't gotta do that shit right now. I can just look on Instagram. I can roll up a blunt, imagine myself being there. That's what a lot of niggas do. A lot of people don't take mental health and shit like that into consideration. But I say this, bro. Daydream is normal. Everybody is supposed to imagine, what the future holds, what they see themselves doing and shit like that, right? But when you every day, it's almost like a school schedule. You wake up, get on Instagram, and start reality dodging. Nigga, you're living in a fantasy land. At that point, like, let's say this: if you were to do a lot of the shit that a lot of people do these days with social media and things like that, like the way they just be living in la la land, a lot of these niggas would be in psych wards 30 years ago. Nigga, 40 years ago, a lot of these niggas would be in psych wards because it's just not normal. But again, kind of to go back to that, whole thing though. Yeah, you're absolutely right though. I ain't gonna lie, like it's definitely that. Like I don't even know, man. That shit, it just be crazy to see, man. Cause like I said, I ain't the oldest nigga in the world, and I ain't the youngest nigga in the world. I'm literally right in the motherfucking middle. So when I see a lot of this shit, it just be crazy because, bro, I know niggas I'm the same age as that don't got no will to get out and go do nothing. They don't want to take no bet on them on themselves. Nigga, look, let me tell you this. Behind every successful company that you know, nigga, from Amazon to Apple, because that's the main shit niggas like to talk about. Steve Jobs and Bill Gates. Niggas love to bring up Bill Gates. Oh, I swear to God. If a nigga, listen here, if you was a young black nigga and you ever been uninspired in your household and you've been having conversations about why you don't know what you want to do and what you want to get out here and chase, I guarantee you, every black person that brought up Steve motherfucking Jobs and Bill Gates as if you niggas is in the same situation. We are not in the same situation. I be hating when niggas bring them niggas up. Like, man, them two totally different niggas, man. Like, shit, nigga, $2,500 don't sound like a lot today, but nigga, back then, a nigga like me wouldn't have been able to access that and just start fucking around in my garage. Nigga, stop bringing up them niggas. But, uh, 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 uh um, yeah, man. A lot of niggas see shit like that and they just feel like, oh wait, my bad, man. The weed getting to me. I didn't know where the fuck I was about to go at first. Um, but like I was saying, yeah, nigga, behind every successful company, nigga, them niggas it started off with a risk. It started off with a risk. A lot of these niggas broke the law. That's what you niggas don't even understand. You niggas don't understand, nigga. You gotta, nigga, with great risk comes great reward. Don't you niggas hear that? Y'all think that these sayings just be coming up, be catching on and becoming household sayings, nigga, because they sound good? Hell no, nigga. That's some real shit. Somebody went through that, and that's where the saying derives from. Nigga, with great risk comes great reward. Nigga, that's some real ass shit. Just like when niggas say at the end of every tunnel there's light, nigga, that's real shit. When you actually done went through the hardships that you felt like was the hardest thing in your life, uh, nigga, when you get to that other side, you gonna be like, damn, that shit ain't feel like nothing. Nigga, look, nigga, my dad used to tell me this shit all the time when I was a kid and I found myself being depressed. Bro used to tell me all the time, this shit right now, it's gonna seem real hard. You gonna feel like these are the worst times of your life. And then you gonna look back when you're like 30 and you gonna be like, damn, I wish I had those problems. Tell me I'm lying. All of you niggas who went through middle school having your little middle school crushes and your little middle school depression, at the time, you niggas thought that was the worst shit in the world that you would ever encounter in life. Why is this happening to me? I can't believe this is happening. I wish this would stop. Some niggas even killed themselves. Rest in peace to them people. But some people even killed themselves because they felt that was so hard. If you niggas made it out of that, if you niggas is even 20, I bet you a lot of you niggas would love to go back to when you had middle school problems. I take it a step further. A lot of you niggas would love to go back when you had high school problems. Because look, at the time, things seem so hard because, yes, nigga, you're the one going through it. That's the point. Nigga, every situation in life is unique. You know how when people would be like, and I used to get mad when niggas say this because I didn't understand it. When niggas used to be like, everything happens for a reason. Well, I used to hate that shit because at the time, I had been through some shit and I felt like niggas shouldn't no kid have to go through nothing like that. That's when I found myself found myself questioning God and shit like that. I used to be like, man, why should a kid have to go through something like that? But you know what happened when I actually started to deal with it and actually process the things that I was going through. When I got through that, you know what I realized? I realized something. I realized if I hadn't went through any of the shit that I ever went through, I wouldn't be the person that I am today. Nigga, even right now, if I would have took all the shit, all the bad things out of my life and replaced them, with the fantasy life of just a sweet, perfect life that Hollywood tries to, perpetuate to niggas, I wouldn't be this person. I would be a piece of shit. That's not even just me trying to prove a point. I'd probably be a suck ass nigga. And when I say suck ass nigga, I mean I just be somebody who was a pushover. Because nigga, my self esteem wasn't where it needed to be when I was a kid. But I didn't know any of that until I actually started to deal with the reason why I was feeling the way that I was feeling. Nigga, at that time, nigga, I was ready to crash out, like these young niggas would say. Nigga, I tried to swing on my dad. I instantly learned never swing on your pops, by the way. No matter how old he is, no matter how young you think you are, how quick you think you are. Because I was a slap boxing champion. But there's a big difference between kids and adults, nigga. And dad strength is not a motherfucking joke. That nigga ain't even have to hit me. That nigga, I just seen a different speed. I ain't gonna lie. And bro was past 40. The way he was moving, I was like, yeah, I ain't got no chance. I ain't got no chance against you, bro. My bad. I'll be the son now. I ain't trying to challenge your authority no more. And yeah. But you know, yeah, that's how I was feeling back in the day. But nigga, the only way I could get past it is if I got to the root of why I was feeling that way. And you know what's crazy? 95% of the time, it's not the shit that you think it is. Niggas might get say you 13, say you 14, 15, right? Yeah, let's say 14, 15. That's when a lot of the shit, that's when the puberty feelings, they be the most intense, it feel like, right? Let's say you 14, 15. Let's say you're going through relationship issues or you're going through parental issues like every nigga go through. Everybody on this earth that got a fucked up family. I don't care how much money you got. I didn't seen niggas with the most money have the most fucked up family. So a lot of niggas be thinking that that their story and that their pain is unique. Nigga, you know how they say that ain't nothing new under the sun? Ain't nothing new under the sun. Ain't nothing new under the sun. A lot of these new niggas and a lot of these new parents just never dealt with anything properly, so they won't know how to pass those lessons on down to their children. That's why a lot of parents and a lot of children is suffering together because nigga they both trapped by their pain. That's why, bro, you cannot, you can't, you can't really hold a grudge against your parents. And I know this nigga personally because I went through this shit personally. Again, I don't talk about nothing I ain't never been through, my nigga. I don't talk about nothing I ain't ever been through. The most I talk about shit that I ain't never been through is like celebrity shit, Instagram shit. That's when I'm bullshitting with y'all. That's when I'm bullshitting with niggas. That's when Mr. Shit on everything got to come out. But other than that, you getting Ricky D, my man. But Um, yeah. A lot until I went through a lot of that shit, man. You gotta read. You gotta actually learn some shit for you to understand. I didn't understand none of my parents truly until I read psychology. Until I started reading psychology, I was learning about psychiatry. You just learn the reason why a lot of people do the things that they do, why certain behaviors are ingrained in them, where they start from, and then you got to talk to these people. That's what you got to do. See, a lot of the time we look at our parents as our parents. Let me try to clear that up because I'm high talking, so a lot. Yeah, please forgive me. But what I mean by that is you look at your mom and dad as your mom and dad versus those individual people. Let's just say your dad's name is Tom. You need to look at him as Tom instead of dad, because when you look at him as dad, nigga, we have all of these, and this is something natural. This isn't a bad thing. This is just something that's naturally ingrained in us. We automatically look at our parent like a superhero who can do no wrong and who should be this perfect person. But that's all idealistic. That's not real. That's not reality. That's things that we conceive in our minds over time, of these people. But you have to look at these people for who they truly are. If your parent got a bunch of unresolved trauma and shit like that, why do you think they're gonna be any different with you? If your parent grew up in an abusive household and an abusive environment, they grew up in the hood too, and they never dealt with any of these issues. Why do you think they're gonna be any different with you? For you to think that it would be idiotic and childlike. And that's what a lot of us do. I was one of those people. Nigga, there was a point I was willing to fight both of my parents. And actually really willing to stand on it. I had to get convinced by my other siblings and shit like that. And then I actually had to start looking at shit from a real perspective, because I was a hurt little kid, nigga, a hurt little teenager feeling like nigga, the world was coming down on me and only me, and I felt like that everybody was just out to get me. But until I looked at things from a realistic lens, um, you got to actually put yourself in other people's shoes. Put yourself in other people's shoes. Nigga, my parents, they came up, nigga, they was born late 70s. So, they grew up early 80s, late 80s, early 90s, shit like that. Imagine what them niggas had to see. And I'm black. So, we had crack in the neighborhoods. Crack was separating families. We got all of this shit that niggas is dealing with. And then you think that magically, because they're grown and they had you, that they just gonna be able to, chuck all that shit to the side and be the best people in the world. Nah, bro, shit don't work like that. I bet this blunt keep going out, man. Yo, y'all ever had that shit? Especially, it's one of these suck ass lighters too, man. Y'all know, man. Niggas be calling these the crackhead lighters. I don't know if that's like a worldwide thing, but over here on the East Coast, these are known as crackhead lighters. Nigga, you go get these joints for 50 cents, but these shits will start fucking up. Look at this shit. Like, bro, this shit ain't even out of fuel, nowhere near out of fuel. It's just fucking up right now. But maybe that's just a side to put the blunt out, man. I'll be fucking up. But um, like I was saying though, you got to look at shit from a realistic standpoint, my man. When you're looking at shit like a kid, because that's all it is. Let me tell you something. The part in your brain that makes you feel pain and things like that. That is the smallest section of your brain. That's the smallest part of your brain that makes that. That's where your like emotions and things come from. I don't know the exact name of it right now. I got fried, and like I said, but nigga, it's the smallest part of your brain. That's always what I look at it as. I always look at it as, nigga, if I'm getting tricked up by my emotions and I'm willing to throw away a whole relationship because of how I'm feeling right now, I got played. I just got played, my nigga, because that's not even the strongest part of my brain. Not even, nigga, not even nowhere near located near the strongest part of my brain. So if I got tricked out by that little small ass side, I'm a sucker. That's what I look at that as. So, and that's not a way for you to dismiss your feelings, because you don't ever dismiss your feelings. No, you process those feelings. then you get to the root of why you feel that way. And if you can talk about that with that specific person, no matter if they understand what you're feeling or not. That's what a lot of people get fucked up. When you go to talk to people about what they did to you, or, why they made you feel a certain way, and they don't receive it the way that you intended for them to receive it, they just give up. Nah, bro. When people say that you gotta forgive people for you, you have to forgive people for you. I don't give a fuck if you don't forgive me. I mean, if you don't give me an apology directly. I just want to be able to express the way that I'm feeling, how you made me feel, and why you made me feel that way. If you don't want to take accountability for that point, okay, my job here is done. Enjoy your day, sir. But do not be expecting me to, be dialing up that phone to call you and be like, yo, bro, how you doing? Nah, I'm not gonna be that person. You're not gonna be able to hit me up when you're doing bad. I'm not gonna be able to be that person, my man, because when I came to you, I didn't come to you for any worldly items. I didn't come to you for any money. I ain't come to you for any shoes. I ain't come to you for any food. No, nothing like that. I came to you as a person trying to get you to understand how and why you made me feel a certain way. And hopefully you would have a little bit of empathy and be able to understand, be like, all right, my man, and actually start working on trying to change that. Once I see you not willing to do that, what are we cool for then? It's not, we ain't enemies, but we ain't gonna be cool after that. You just showed me you don't give a fuck about me. The only time that you're willing to come through is if I call you up because I want to go do some fun shit. Nigga, the only time you really come through is when I'm willing to destroy my life. I want to go out drinking. You willing to answer that call. I want to come through and smoke a bunch of woods with you. This is a paper, by the way, but I want to come through and smoke a bunch of woods with you, kill my lungs out. You gonna answer that call every time. I want to come through and just talk about a bunch of bullshit, rappers and sports and shit. You gonna answer that call every time. But when it came down to some actual real shit, man to man, woman to woman, woman to man to woman, whatever it is, whoever you're gonna be dealing with, and you weren't willing to actually care enough about me to actually, try to make a change, and nigga, and I know that shit don't come overnight, but you ain't even just try to at least express that you were sorry. Okay. You just showed me you don't give a fuck about me. So, like I said, enjoy your day, my man. A lot of the times, bro, people be thinking that when you end relationships and when you end toxic, friendships and things like that, that it always got to go out in a blaze of glory. Hell, motherfucking no. That's what they want. They want you to do that. So now they got a reason that they can go and shit on your name and things like that. That's what they wanted to do the whole time. You just gave them exactly what they wanted. You gave them that. No, no. The best thing you could do is always make sure you send them niggas off. Nah, it ain't no problems. It ain't no beef. I ain't disrespect you. I ain't violent. I ain't slap you. I ain't punch you. I ain't do nothing like that. I shook your hand and I left it as that. What can you say after that? You can't go out in the street and and be like, yo, man, yo, this nigga did this and that because da 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 da. Nah, man, you can't do none of that. The best thing you could do is be silent and be genuine. See, when people be like, you gotta kill them with kindness, that's a real motherfucking thing. Let me tell you this story, right? Last summer, right? Just around the time, I left Philly and all that. Like I said, I'm in Jersey right now. I left Philly. I had to come back to Jersey and all that. It was just all a really crazy situation, right? So at this time, I got a lot of things on my plate. A lot of shit just happened in my personal life that was, it could fuck with some people if they didn't know how to process things. So I'm on the block, right? I'm chilling, because I used to live out there when I was a kid, so I know a lot of people out there. I know a good amount of people. I know the youngins. I know the people my age, and I know the OGs and people that's older than me, right? So I'm chilling in the crib one day. My mom come in the crib talking about her friend had told her that one of my friends like went in somebody's car, did something like that, basically stole from somebody, right? And they were caught on camera, and they were just basically letting me know, just in case, like I happen to be walking up with them, just saying like, don't really do that because it's a serious situation, right? That's what they were trying to imply. So, boom, all right. I get that understood with the dude. He already understand. I wasn't in on none of that. I just got down there. I ain't even been down in the neighborhood in over a year. I don't know nothing about nothing that's going on, right? So boom, that happens, right? I'm walking up the street one day, and one of these guys that I grew up with, one of my mans, I'm gonna just call him Brian for right now. I ain't gonna, put his real name out there, but I'm walking up the street and I see him out front. So I'd be like any other regular person, right? I'd be like, yo, what's good? It's a good summer day. I'm feeling good. I'm listening to music. I got my speaker like it's a motherfucking boombox on my shoulder. I'd be like, yo, what's good? He'd be like, he said, what's good? But the way he said it, it just threw me off because I'm like, that don't sound like a welcoming was good. That sound like I'm trying to press you was good, right? He'd be like, what's good? I'd be like, hey, nah, how you doing? And I go up and I try to go shake his hand. And bro was like, nah, you ain't even got to do none of that. You hear the way I just said it? He was like, nah, you ain't even got to do none of that. Straight face. And like, the mugging face. And I'm like, that's the second time. I'm like, huh. So me, just being me, I walk off. I'm like, all right, bro, enjoy your day, right? Because I'm not thinking nothing of it until I get up the street and I'm like, damn, was bro just trying to like fake press me or something? For like 5 minutes, I ain't gonna lie, man. The nigga in me I wanted to cause a nigga moment. Y'all ever seen the Boondocks and the dude bumped the nigga's shoulder? He was like, watch where you going, bitch. Yeah, I wanted to cause one of them moments, right? But I got in the house. I'm literally 2 minutes from walking up the street and trying to go on some bullshit, right? Because I had that was an excuse for me. I had a lot of pent up emotions and shit like that I felt like I could get out in that way at that time. But I thought about it. I was like, hold on, let me just text him. So I texted bro because he's related to the guy whose car got stolen out of. I think that was like his dad or something, or maybe his uncle. I just didn't notice all at the time. But I text bro and I'm like, yo, I already talked to some of your peoples. They already know I wasn't in on none of that. Then boom, 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 boom. I let them know. I'm like, bro, I don't know if you like on that type of timing, but I'm like, some niggas would say this is a bitch move, but to me, nah, nigga, this is the realest thing you could do. I let them know real life. I'm like, bro, I'm not on none of that. I don't know nothing about none of that. I'm like, bro, I just got down here literally 2 days ago. I've been in Philly for a year. I don't know shit about nothing that's going on. Long story short, bro hit me back. He like, oh, okay, my fault. I ain't know nothing about none of that. He was just standing on it, like I said, because he was related. He didn't know nothing but not about nothing that's going on. Bro play football and shit like that. He don't be on the block. He don't know nothing about none of that. He just knows that I chill with the dude a lot because they see me around walking with him. So he's thinking that I'm, backdooring type thing. But nah, man, long story short, man, we got up. I think we went and played basketball and all that, and then we talked about the whole thing. But that was just an example, my nigga, of how you kill somebody with kindness. And nigga, in that situation, we just happened to be cool because I actually fuck with bro, man. Yeah, we did shit like nigga, it was kids and shit like that. Like, yeah, I know him. So I was like, bro, I'm not about to let some little misunderstanding come in between that because I feel like my pride is hurt and I feel like I gotta be a man. I gotta be super macho. I gotta be like, nigga, I ain't know none of that shit. Hell nah, man. That shit get you shot and that shit get you beat up. And that nigga like 6'5". That nigga yeah, he's a motherfucking D1 commit. That nigga, yeah, football. I'm not about to go head up with you. He's the nigga when y'all playing basketball, when he bump into you, like, damn, you stumble. Like, you like, damn, bro, this not football. Like, he's one of them. So I wasn't about to do none of that, nigga. I'm too real for that, man. A lot of niggas be so fake that they be willing to portray that they're real by way of doing some dumb shit, right? So let's just say you out with a group of friends, because I had this exact thing happen to me literally last summer, bro. Me and my mans, we out at the beach. It's one of them beach link ups. I don't know if y'all heard about that shit on the internet, but over here, niggas occasionally in the summer they'll post the beach and they'll be like, yo, beach link up, we gonna come up there, da 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 da, get lit, da 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 da, right? Bitches pull up. It's actually a cool thing, right? Depending on what beach it's at, but we get up there, right? And me and bro, right? Because we standing in the line. It's a nigga beach, all right? So it's a lot of people out there, nigga. It was a line for 7-Eleven. Who the fuck got a line for 7-Eleven, my nigga? A line, it looked like a club line, my nigga. We was standing in that line for like 20 minutes. But, nigga, it was hot. I needed something to drink, so I stood in that line. I ain't gonna lie. But bro happens to just be telling me, happened to just be telling me all about, his fight stories and things like that as we're walking up the boardwalk towards the 7-Eleven. And all of these stories, I noticed a major, major problem and a major pattern that he didn't really win any of these fights. And when I say he didn't win, he didn't win by a long shot. So when me and bro got to the 7-Eleven, he decides to be looking at all of these niggas like mean mugging them. I'm talking, he's like literally staring at niggas. He said at one point out loud, he didn't try to even conceal it. He didn't even try to whisper or nothing. He said out loud, yo, what these niggas looking at? And he pointed. When that nigga pointed, I ain't gonna lie. At that moment, because I like to, when you're with somebody like that, you have to publicly let niggas know, like, nah, I'm not with none of this bullshit he's on. You kind of got to disown a nigga. So, personally, what I like to do is I like to give a nigga a nice, ugly look up and down to be like, this nigga's tripping, I'm leaving, right? I'll do some shit like that out loud. I'll let a nigga know, like, bro, now you're not about to get none of that shit off of me. Because unlike bro, I happen to box. And I boxed for a little while, so I know what I'm doing. And I think bro heard that and he was like, all right, we good to do whatever. But like, I'm like, no, I'm not one of those people. I don't just get into situations because I know that I can do something good. I'm like, nigga, we gonna get shot out here. Because where the beach was, a lot of niggas that were coming there, they were from like Newark and up North Jersey. And if you know any Elizabeth, all that type of shit, if you know anything about New Jersey and you know anything about North Jersey, my nigga Newark and Elizabeth, Patterson, all of them niggas, they get busy. I ain't gonna lie. Camden, out here in down there in South Jersey, my nigga, they get busy and things like that. But nigga, them Patterson niggas is different. Yeah, they different, man. They be trying to copy that New York shit. They way too close to New York, and they got to compete with New York aggressiveness. So they on a different spectrum of tough. So nigga, we out here in this beach. It's just me and bro. Nigga, the car is nowhere near us. Nigga, the car is like maybe a 30-minute walk from us. Nigga, yeah. We walked to the motherfucking boardwalk. Nigga, it was so many people there. We had to park on the street in front of somebody's house. So yeah, it was like a 30-minute walk. So I'm like, oh my God, this nigga's wildin'. But when bro did that, like I said, I just had to let a nigga know, like, bro, I'm not one of them niggas. Like, bro, I know what I can do, so I don't feel the need to have to try to prove myself or anything like that. But niggas who don't know themselves and who don't know what being real is, they would have condoned that shit. And they would have started looking like, what? Who looking at who? Where? What? I'm ready to do whatever. Let's go right now. And niggas would end up getting themselves shot in a place they not even from and being an unidentified body. All for trying to portray the image of being real, my nigga. That shit ain't worth it to me. That shit ain't worth it to me. So, like I said, the realest thing that you can do sometime, my nigga, is just assess the situation. Nigga, if your life is in danger, I don't give a fuck how unreal a nigga gonna say you is after this. Nigga, you think I ain't been one of them niggas? And me and bro cool as hell to this day. Man, I remember I went out to my man hood, right? Cause my man, he from down Bridgeton, A lot of niggas don't know, cause a lot of niggas who aren't from Jersey, they wouldn't know. And I'm not saying this to condone it. I'm saying this because I'm one of them niggas who are very cautious if we happen to have to go out there. Nigga, Bridgeton, Salem, Millville, Vineland, them niggas get busy. It's so country down there, but them niggas like, bro, them niggas they just be wild down there, and the towns are so small. Nigga, Millville, you can ride through Millville, you can ride through Millville, you can ride through Bridgeton, literally the city of Bridgeton, my nigga, you can ride through Bridgeton in like 15 minutes, the whole Bridgeton, 15, 20 minutes, you can ride around the whole Bridgeton. Nigga, so you gotta run into your ops, basically. That's the point I'm trying to make. These niggas gotta run into their ops, and all of these niggas got guns. Niggas got switches, niggas got ARPs. I seen a motherfucking nigga with an AR-15. I'm not even lying. I know the nigga personally. I seen him with an AR motherfucking 15. These niggas be wilding down there is the point, right? Nigga, we go out there, right? Bro decides to wait to tell me exactly his family's history out there, right? What his people are known for. So, bro, what bro decides to do is he decides to give me a hood tour. Y'all ever hear about that shit? A hood tour, right? Like it's a motherfucker. Yeah, like we in goddamn like we in a fancy ass city or something, my nigga. Hood tour, my nigga. The roads is already fucked up. I don't want no tour. Let's go back to the house. But bro takes me on a hood tour, right? Shout out to bro though, cause I still fuck with bro, right? He takes me out. We coolin', right? We walk to this apartment complex, right? Yo, this shit was straight out of a movie to me. Niggas could call me a bitch all you want. I'm a nigga who's cautious. I love my life. I don't care what niggas think, right? We get into this apartment complex, right? That's when bro decides to start telling me, like, yeah, man, we be putting belt to ass. Cause that was the slang during that summer. He was like, man, we be putting belt to ass BTA, right? But he's not telling me directly, like, you know, who are these people that you speak of? Like, who are these niggas you speak of, right? Who are these niggas, right? So we walking through the apartment complex. We start walking up, and I see some kids happen to be playing, right? Like on the sidewalk and shit like that. They all out there. Some playing football, some on bikes. It's a bunch of hood little nigga kids doing nigga kid shit, right? So we walking through. That's when bro decides to give me the hint that this is the ops, section, because he'd be like, if they see me out here, it's on. So I'm like, and we're walking through here. I got on bright ass blue shorts. Nigga, I had on a motherfucking Nike Tech jacket, some shit that should have not been going together at all. It was a horrible fit. But it was just bright shit that is obviously noticeable. Bro had on a bright yellow jacket. It's the summertime, so you're gonna see this shit. So all of this is happening, and as we're passing these little kids, they take one look at bro, and I've never seen this shit happen in my life, my nigga. And I had to tell him this. I'm like, bro, I got family in Camden who put in real motherfucking work. I'm talking real work. I ain't gonna go too crazy, but they put in real work, and we can walk around their projects and other people's hoods and things like that. And I ain't never had what just happened happen. The one little kid, he looked up. He saw his little brother like approaching the street closer to us. Bro went, grabs him off the bike. And then the other little boy, he started walking back towards the crib like, come on, let's go. But as they're looking at us and the look of terror on their faces, my nigga, I ain't never seen no shit like that. But as bro realizes who the little kids are, guess what he decides to tell me? He decides to tell me that we put BDA to that nigga brother. If he go in there and tell him we out here, it's over. When that nigga said that shit to me, my nigga, I ain't gonna lie, I lost it. I was like, yo, this nigga's wildin'. So you know what I tell bro? I was like, yo, you better get me the fuck up out of here before I gotta fuck you up. Bro thought I was playing. He starts laughing it off like, oh, you scared? Oh, you scared? Laughing and shit like that because we just smoked one. I started pulling my pants up. I'm like, bro, I'm not fucking playing, nigga. Come on. And bro kept, dodging, acting like he didn't know where we was going. So I'm like, okay, well, come over here and shoot the 30 with me. And at that point, I think that's when bro realized, like, all right, I don't think he's, like, goofing off. And I'm not saying this trying to sound like I bitch my mans or nothing like that, because I would never fight, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Some niggas you just don't fight because like, it's not even worth it. I'll be trying to prove a point that I already know there's no point. He a little bit older than me too. Like, I respect niggas like that, right? But at that point, I just had to let it be known, like, bro, I'm really willing to fight you. Nigga, he drove me down there. So I'm willing to fight you. Nigga, risk my ride, getting home and all that, just so I let you know to get me the fuck out of here. Because when we were just walking through the other neighborhood, we was cool. Keep me back over there on that block. Because they're not even neighborhoods, nigga, they blocks. It's so small out there. But nigga, long story short, we get out the neighborhood, all that, and I just had to let bro know, like, bro, listen here, if any motherfucking thing happens besides fighting, I am not the nigga who you think I am. Like, I let bro know, like, bro, I'm a solid nigga. We do, nigga, you already know, we do real shit, nigga. We some real ass niggas for each other, right? But when it comes to, getting shot at and dealing with a bunch of gang beef, I ain't in no gang. I don't gang bang, man. That's just not cool to me. I ain't never been one of them niggas, so I'm not standing on shit for no gang out here. If I know you and they be like, yo, that's your man, and they be like, yo, they start alluding to the fact that they about to up blick, I'm running. That's what I told bro. I let bro know, I let bro know right then and there. I'm like, bro, if anything happens besides fighting, my nigga, I'm running. I'm running. I'm running, right? And once me and bro got that understood, we went right back to the motherfucking crib. Me and bro still cool to this motherfucking day, nigga. We rolling up blunts, nigga. We still ride through the motherfucking city. Even though that nigga in some heavy ass beef. Bro, just know, nigga, he ain't gonna have me in no dumbass situation, man. When we ride through, nigga, we riding through in a clean motherfucking V. Them niggas out there, they don't know what the fuck that is because he don't ride in that shit out there. I ain't gonna, get a drop up on what we riding in, but it's some clean shit. I ain't gonna lie, that shit tinted all the way around. Police don't fuck with it, nigga. Registration registered to his motherfucking assistant who in the military, nigga. We riding clean, so yeah, we don't be worried about none of that shit. But yeah, nah, man. To make the whole point though, that's just sometimes, man, niggas really be trying to be real again to prove a point and end up getting themselves hurt in the long run. That's what y'all see with a lot of these niggas. A lot of these new niggas, because a lot of them ain't had no daddies in their life or nobody in their life to really show them any actual real appreciation. Because nigga, you can even have a single mom, but as long as she knows how to, as long as she actually knows how to actually is emotionally mature to actually deal with a child, nigga, you gonna grow up all types of fucked up. That's why a lot of these niggas they emotionally unstable. These niggas don't know how to express themselves. These niggas don't even know who the fuck they are. They don't even have a beginning to know. They don't even have a fucking foundation of what their identity could possibly be. They don't even know, nigga. A lot of these bitches don't grow up with their family, so they don't even identify with family. A lot of these young niggas out here is just lost. That's why these niggas is willing to do anything for anybody. You see a young nigga, right? Y'all saw with the kid in Philly, the young nigga, the Joker kid, the 17-year-old who caught all them bodies out there, nigga who killed Gilly's son. Y'all saw that shit with him, nigga. How you a nigga who's a fucking star basketball player? Because that's what these niggas love to, they love to exasperate that, right? He's a star basketball player. He had the top SAT scores in his school. He had all of this shit, right? But this nigga still got out here and was willing to ride for the gang, catch all these hats like niggas claim to say. I don't believe this shit, but let's just say that it's real, right? Catch all these hats for these niggas, and niggas don't even think like, damn, a nigga could be in the most perfect situation. Y'all see with all these suburban kids. A lot of these young niggas, man, they come from the suburbs. A lot of these young niggas are not growing up in the harsh conditions that y'all think that they're growing up in because of the shit that they're doing. Man, a lot of these niggas be stealing their mom's cars for the gang. A lot of these niggas be stealing the shit that their mom or their dad worked so hard to provide for. They be taking that shit and giving it to the gang. Nigga, if you feel like that your parents don't appreciate you at all, if you feel like you can't go to your parents for nothing, if your relationship with your parent is literally just a parent and son relationship, and not two individual souls who are on this earth actually trying to, learn something, my nigga, your relationship, nigga, you're not gonna grow up to be a solid person who can stand on anything because you don't know what the fuck, you don't know what you're here for. You don't know that, nigga, you're worth more than a lot of the shit that you'll allow happen to yourself. That's the truth, my nigga. A lot of niggas allow themselves to be used up and put in harsh situations because they're chasing some type of loyalty or type of respect. Nigga, that comes from a feeling of feeling like you're inadequate. See, you got to people don't like to get to the root of their problems. When you get to the root of your problem, it's very easy to fix it. Okay, well, why do I feel this way? Then you might start going down your childhood, and then you'll remember your exact relationship dynamic with whoever it was that was caring for you. But I'm not a guy who likes to sugarcoat it. And 95% of these little niggas out here that's wilding out right now, shooting shit up, all come from single mothers. So let's just talk real shit right now, my nigga. A lot of these moms were focused on the chase the bag culture and securing their career and all of this shit. Nigga, that's why you need two people in the household. When you got two people in the household, nigga, there's still a balance there. So the shit that the child might be lacking from the mom, the dad is supposed to pick up on. But a lot of these bitches got bad judgment of character, so they fucking on gang banging niggas, alcoholic niggas, pill popping niggas, a bunch of niggas that you don't want to raise a kid and who don't want to raise a kid. And then they want to claim the, oh man, my baby daddy left me. I'm just out here trying my hardest. Bitch, you failed. You failed. You failed the moment that you conceived with that nigga. Because listen here, I'ma just be real with you niggas. These bitches only play with niggas' children. They take them away. They do all of that shit only to the niggas who are willing to actually put in the work to be a dad. The niggas who want to be a dad, that's who the bitches give a hard time. The niggas who don't want to be a dad though, the pookie niggas, and that's what me and my people say. You know, the pookie niggas, the niggas who gonna be borrowing your car while you're at work, the niggas who gonna be smoking in your crib, the nigga, y'all know the nigga who Snoop Dogg played in Baby Boy? Yeah, that nigga, who's kicking over your baby's toys when he get up in the morning, scratching his balls all over the motherfucking shit, drinking the juice from the motherfucking carton. That's the niggas they want to try the hardest with parenting and co-parenting. Them niggas would be the best co-parents with them types of niggas. So when I hear all this single mama rhetoric, I don't feel bad for it because I've seen it happen too many times for me to feel bad. The only niggas they get with that shit is white people and niggas who ain't from the motherfucking community to know what the fuck these bitches is doing. Even these hoes with these college degrees. That's why you can't talk none of that shit. You can have all the money in the world. You can have all the motherfucking, all the degrees in the world. You can have all of that shit, my nigga. But if you don't know yourself, you ain't got no foundation with nothing. None of that shit means anything because you're just a horrible person who's just living for fucking, nigga, those are all attributes. And those aren't even attributes, nigga. They worldly attributes. Y'all know when y'all hear that shit, I ain't one of them niggas who like overly biblical or nothing like that. But nigga, those is all worldly attributes. Nigga, money and a job. When you die, those things will not be with you. Those will not be the things grieving you, nigga. Your boss will not be there grieving you. That nigga will be scheduling somebody to fill your position that same day. But you niggas and bitches is willing to say fuck everything else because you want a nice house and a nice car just to keep up with the Joneses. And y'all don't even know, nigga, that's the shit that's destroying the world. That's the shit that's destroying the world. And y'all don't even peep, that's why they perpetuate that to y'all. Nigga, that's the only reason why they perpetuate that fucking idealistic standard, my nigga. That you gotta secure your career and you gotta spend all this time doing a bunch of bullshit that don't mean shit. If y'all niggas ain't even gaining practical skills, man. Listen here, man. I'm gonna tell you this. Fuck your filming degree. Fuck your music degree. Nigga, fuck your fucking. I ain't gonna say fuck your psychology degree, but it's a little bit because still, nigga, it ain't practical in the long run, my nigga. It's practical for you while you're living and all of that, but a lot of these niggas doing this shit for a job, so they not even doing it for the fun of it. Nigga, you don't learn shit. You just remember a bunch of shit when you're doing it because you want to hopefully get a job in this field in the long run. Nigga, when you doing that shit for fun, actually, nah. I ain't got nothing right now. My fault, I just can't text you back. Hopefully you heard that. But yeah, when you doing shit, like I just said, for a job and shit like that, nigga, you ain't gonna learn that shit. When you doing it out of the nature of just wanting to learn something, nigga, that's when you retain it a lot more. You know, like when niggas say, don't get a job if you don't want to work there. Nigga, I say that. Don't learn something if you actually are not interested in that thing. It's just going to be useless information that you're not going to be able to retain. Like, nigga, I didn't start getting into psychology until I literally seen it and I needed it at the most in my life when I didn't understand shit about anything or why people did the things they did or why I did the things I did. That's when it became useful to me. But up until that point, nigga, when my dad was trying to have me do all them psychology reports, nigga, I was copy and pasting shit. Sorry, nigga, if you listening. If you're listening, yeah. I was copy and pasting because nigga, I didn't feel a need for it. But yeah, nah, man, that's really where niggas is going wrong though. A lot of niggas is going wrong thinking that especially with the kids, nigga, that's really what I'm focused on. I don't give a fuck about no grown person personally because you can't change no grown nigga until they willing to change themselves. Nigga, kid, nigga, their brain is still developing, nigga. So it's easier for you to instill certain things in them that by the time that they shit is fully developed, it's already gonna be on the first thing that they'll probably think of because now they understand it because it's been told to them for so long. Like nigga, yeah, nigga, teaching is my fault. I know I'm in the middle of a good joint too. My fault, fellas. My fault, man. Gotta love your siblings, am I right, man? I fuck with them now, man. But damn, I still can't even see. Damn, okay. Yeah, nah, man. But it was a pretty good live though, man. I'ma fuck with y'all niggas though. Shit, y'all some cool ass niggas, man. I don't even know you're not like damn. Well, fuck it.